So would it surprise you to know that she goes on to cite her impressive academic achievements? Why should it not surprise you? Because what is an academic achievement? If you live with the attitude and the perspective that worth cannot be inherent, it has to come from external sources, what do? You take solace in academic achievements. Now, I'm not saying academic achievements are wrong or anything like that, or that in themselves they're unhealthy. What I'm saying is that a person who believes that their worth as a person is dependent on external things relies on an academic achievement in order to even experience a smidgen sense of worth. A healthy person gets an academic achievement not because they feel their worth is dependent on it. They are secure all the time in their worth. 10 academic achievements, enormously celebrated academic achievements, are not going to add to what is an inherent thing. Nor is the lack of academic achievements going to take away what is an inherent thing. But if you don't believe in inherent worth, if you're raised surrounded by attitudes that you're observing and learning from and adopting yourself, that if you are to have value, that it must come from an external source, think about it. You will do things, you will go to great lengths to accomplish things, to look a certain way, to drive a certain car, to have a certain resume, because your fleeting and superficial sense of worth depends on it. But that's the best you got, as long as you live with those underlying perspectives and attitudes. So she cited her impressive academic achievements, notably earning a law degree and an MBA at the same time. Why do you think she did that? Just because she was so fascinated with what she was studying? I doubt it. I would say that it was clearly, inarguably, it was motivated by a desperation for a sense of worth. So she earned a law degree and an MBA at the same time at the University of South Carolina, where she was also a track athlete. Why do you think she was a track athlete earning a law degree and an MBA at the same time? Just because she enjoyed it so much? No. She doesn't have any worth without these things. They're all external, and she can't experience a sense of worth without them. But any worth that she does get to enjoy, is it lasting? Is it real? No. It's extremely fleeting and temporary. You can see, this is not a woman who believed that she possessed inherent worth as a person. No way. No way. We would not be seeing all this if that were the case. If she believed that she possessed inherent worth as a person, she would not be, we would not be seeing all this, and we would not be hear her talking in these ways that reveal profoundly unhealthy perspectives and attitudes. She was a person. In everything you see here, figuratively, as I'm reading, her thoughts, the things that she strove for in life and her motivations for it, what you see is a person who is working very hard to earn her value, earn value as a person. So what does this mean for her? Think about this. If just on your own you have no worth because your perspectives and attitudes are that worth has to be granted. It has to come from external things. If you think about it, if you strip away all the external things and you're just left with the individual, what are they on their own? Nothing. They're worthless. Devoid of worth. That's what happens when a person lives with the terribly destructive and inaccurate and unhealthy attitude that human worth must come from external things. You strip away all the external things and you've just got the person. Do they have worth? None. You can't live with the attitude that value, the nature of it, depends on external things, and at the same time believe that if you strip all those things away, that without all those things, you have value. That's a total contradiction. What happens instead is if you take away all those external things, and then you're just left with the individual, what you've got is just worthless. There is no worth there. The person is devoid of worth. Their worth must come from external things. So in order to have any worth, you got to bring those things back. Quick, bring them back. Is it surprising to you that this woman felt hollow and empty despite all of her accomplishments?